So it's going to be a little bit, you know, risky. All right. Looks like GJ's coming up towards 151.900. Waiting for a break so we can continue bullish over here. Wouldn't you normally close your position on an impulse entry if it came back to break even? No. No. I wouldn't close it at break even. The only reason you should be putting your stops at break even if you are securing profits, right? If you're securing profits, only then put stops at break even. You know, if you put stops at break even when you're in profits, then that means you're accepting that break even outcome, because if you're in profits and price comes up and it stops you out to break even, then you basically are at break even. Nothing happened, right? So the only point I'm going to move my stops at break even is if I'm taking profits off the table. You know, so very important. If GJ breaks 151.900, you wouldn't take it because of the ADP news. I would take it if it breaks above 151.900. But I would want to see a candle to close above 151.900 for me to take a trade. You know, so I'd want a candle to close above 151.900 to take a trade. Close 50% at break even, that's totally up to you. Oh wow, look at that gold coming down here. So far it should be like around 10 pips here for people who took sells on gold. Yeah, it's totally up to you how much you want to close at break even. You know, like I put my stops at break even when I'm securing 90% at 10 to 12, 15 pips. Even if price went 8 to 9 pips in favor, bring stops at break even to secure. That's all up to you. Risk is all up to you how much you want to secure. That's totally up to you. My rule is I'm going to secure 90%. Once I'm up like, you know, 10, 11 pips, 12 pips, 15 pips, whatever the case is, and then I'm going to put my stops at break even. All right, look at that. The analysis was correct here on gold. Price broke below 1812, clean candle through the left hand side, and we're continuing down. 1811.40 has been reached over here. Nice. Whoever took this sell on gold, this was a very, very nicely managed trade. Price never even came back to entry point, just continued dropping over here. Beautiful. I think I woke up a bit dumb since my questions are being ignored. Oh. I don't know, there are just too many questions happening over here. Just ask that question again. What's the target on GJ buys? 151.900. 151.900. I think till like we can get to 152, 150, 152, 200. We can take a look at that, but we'll see. Is it risky to take a trade on GU before the upcoming news? Yes. Close 80% at 12 pips. BE, let the runners run. Oh, beautiful. Oh, wow, look at that. We're still dumping. Oh, nice. Look at that. Candle opened and boom, retracement. ADP is going to come up very, very interesting here. Should I be concerned about wicks past the support resistance even if there are no previous candles closing? Not necessarily. That's actually a very, very good question. Chris Taylor asked a very, very educated question, right? There are some dumbass questions and there are some very, very educated questions. That's a very good question. Should I be concerned about the wicks past the support resistance even if there were no previous candles closing above that level? Yes, right? And the reason why is going to be, let's say you're looking for an impulse entry above 151.900, right? If you're looking at an impulse entry above 151.900, that's going to be a very, very tricky impulse entry because we had a previous wick which basically rejected in this zone, right? So if you take an impulse entry above this area, then there's a probability that price may reject within this zone. right? So even if we have wicks to the left hand side, you want a candle to close above this area where all those candles to the left hand side couldn't close above. You know, then you can say that, okay, we have this candle closing above, so now there's a high probability for the next candle to continue up. That's a very, very good question, Chris Taylor. Very, very good question. Really enjoy good, educated questions. Oh, damn, look at that retracement on gold. Why you hate on Controller Kid when he is nice about you and respect you always? I don't hate on anybody, man. He's my student, you know, and he's doing well at this time, so it's amazing. Hello, do you watch JPY basket on TradingView to see overall strength of the yen? No. How I know if I'm losing trader because of psychological issue or a lack of technical knowledge? I think due to overtrading, you're losing. That's it. That's it. These paintings my son did today. Pretty boring for people who don't have kids. But people who do have kids, they can appreciate it. At one point, should a trader actually give up? At one point, does one realize trading is not for him? It's a very interesting question. I can't answer that because I never give up. I can't answer that because I never give up. 17 years of still trading 0.01. Yeah, I mean, you got Iron Man there. He's never given up, you know, Iron Man. 17 years and still trading penny lots. You know, it takes a lot of balls to give up, you know. I mean, he's still there. Have you met Wali Baba in real life? No, I haven't, but I'm trying to meet him. All right. You have any plan in future for us to connect our MT4 account to your master account? I do have one on the leaderboard. I've mentioned it in Slack as well. Rajabhai, give me your email for body kit. I will bring it. Okay. Kasser Butt, email me. Kasser Butt, email me at... Actually, yeah, email me. And then, you know, email me with your number and then we'll get that done. Put Fortuner in all black and beefy tires. Yes, that's next. Get the body kit. Get some nice 20-inch tires. Nice rims. Yeah, just pack it. Imagine 300 per month and you don't have a side job. It's painful to watch. Oh, that's hilarious. But, you know, it's the grind. You got to respect the guy's grind. You know, I always got to respect the grind. Let's take a look at our friend over here. I really enjoyed these streams here now.
If you ever uploaded a video and got no traffic, this will fix that. According to YouTube, the #1 factor that influences people to click to watch a video is the thumbnail. And our tests prove that a good...
This is false. A thumbnail doesn't compel people to watch. No. It's not a thumbnail. It's content. You got good content, people will watch that. All right.
गोल्ड उधर ही खड़ा है अभी तक. USD CAD आ रहा है फिर अपने उसी सपोर्ट पे.
Why did he take a buy on USD CAD with a sell running? Yeah, I don't understand. Very interesting trading over here. But you know, everyone trades their own way. I believe you can get your kit in Pindi in Islamabad. Yes, but they're very expensive here in Pindi in Islamabad, you know. Have some paracetamol before you go to meet Wali Baba. Can we take another sell on gold if the hour candle closed bearish? No, the sell is done. This was the sell over here. This is something we were talking about. This was the sell below 1812 for price to go down. See, the sell broke below the low, price went down, secured profits. That's it. Now we got ADP in about 25 minutes. What do you think about current gold candles with no wick on the top, bottom? What? What do you think about current gold candles with no wick on the... Oh, I think you mean on the 15-minute? Yeah. You know, we got news here. Oh, damn. Yeah, we got news here, so you gotta wait for news. If a candle closes above 151,900, next candle comes without bottom wick, can we take a buy? We'll see what happens above 151,900. Let's not talk about things that have not happened yet. So let's just wait. Start 7 months. Is it possible to be profitable by January? Man, it's possible you're going to be profitable this month. You know, and the formula is really simple, right? And I'm going to explain it again. Focus on 1 or 2 trades a day, right? For a whole 2 months. And every weekend, go over all those trades. So if you have 5 trading days, let's say 5 trading days, you're taking 6 trades, 7 trades a week, right? Go over those 6, 7 trades. If they're losing trades, look to see how you could have made those losing trades better. You know, whether it was a late entry, early entry, you know, bad entry, bad analysis. How could you have had a different analysis to have a winning trade? If you had winning trades, how you could have really exploited those wins. And better, if you had losing trades, how could you have made those losses smaller and smaller? Because, like, you know, these situations are going to happen over and over and over again. And the more you do this week after week, month after month, you're going to start to get better at those analyses. You're going to start to get better at those patterns and, like, you know, situations that happen in the market. So it's very important. And a lot of people don't do that, you know. So the more you start doing that as homework, the better you're going to get. You know, but it takes time. It takes a lot of discipline. Trust me, lots and lots of discipline. Have you taken any trades today? No. No trades today. If controller gives you 3 goats, Trader Joe, just stop talking about that. You know, stop trying to be that woman who just starts to stir the pot. I studied Forex like it was school, 3 notebooks full of knowledge and 10 months worth of journaling. Oh, nice. That's it. If, for example, in a certain day you don't see a good trading opportunity, is it okay to trade for that day and wait for another day? Yes, that's perfectly fine. So we can see how price is coming back in the range at this point. And we'll see whether we can break above 1814 to continue up or not. Hope you feel better today, my teacher. I feel amazing. Is the conference postponed? No. Conference is still on for the 4th. All right. Hey, Raja, I've been in break-even for a year now. I still believe in the process, but husband always have a bad energy about trading. I think that affects my psychology. Anything you can recommend me to do? Yeah, just something I explained. Just something I explained. 1 or 2 trades, that's it. You know, and stop talking about trading. Stop talking about, you know, here's the thing. Stop talking about your goals, your ambitions, and dreams with your spouses, with your brothers and sisters, with your family. Stop talking about that. You know, keep your goals and dreams to yourself. You know, I never talk about my goals and dreams with other people, no matter how much they love me, you know, because when we talk about this negative energy, it's not like they're negative about it. It's like they care for us so much that they don't want us to fail, you know? So I've just stopped talking about those things to other people. And it's the same thing. Focus on 1 or 2 trades. Treat it like a part-time job. Treat it like your homework over the weekends. Maybe over the weekend, give it maybe like a 1 hour, 1.5 hours, and that's it. You know, because the less you talk about it, the better they will feel about it to yourself. Because let's say 1 week you have a profitable week. Let's say you make $4. You know, you make $4 at the end of the week. Then you can turn around and say, okay, hey, look, I made $4 this week. Those $4 can jump to $40. $40 can jump to $100. You know, and $100 is a big deal. $100 a week is $400 a month. You know, $400 a month, man, that's a big deal over there. So it's definitely going to take time. But I would say just like, you know, stop talking about trading to your partners, brothers and sisters, parents, whoever's closest to you. I definitely don't talk about trading at all. I just tell them I own a ledger store. You know, that's it. And that just stops the conversation right there. And sometimes, you know, they accidentally find me on YouTube and then they're like, oh, Raja, you lied to me. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I've been trading for about 5 months. Do not feel my profit is going so well, but usually even at the end of the month, I feel like I'm watching too many pairs. I feel like I'm watching too many pairs. Gold, GJ, GU. Yeah, you definitely are watching too many pairs. Do you have any advice on the one I should watch? Watch the pairs that you feel good about. Pick 2 pairs and just focus on that. Yeah, I don't know what my neighbors think because I never leave the house. I'm always home. You know, I'm always home. The guards, they see me leave at random times, come back at random times. They must be thinking, what the fuck does this guy do? We have a servant. The servant just sees I'm home all the time, you know? It's hilarious. Yeah. The other day we brought a few guns at home. He's like, "Oh, what the hell is this?" You know? Yeah, but yeah, it's pretty awesome. Pakistan, best country. I mean, it's awesome here. Start wearing hoodies. Garden servants are already living in 118s, 1800s. Does your servant get to learn market fluidity? Not right now. He can't speak English. Does Pakistan government not question what you do and where's your income coming from? Yes, they do question, you know, but if you can declare everything, you pay taxes, no one's going to ask anything from you, you know. So, I mean, you know, everything is declared and legal, so there's no questions. Once I tried to convince my dad that I want to become a trader, short story, I'm an outcast when it comes to financial talks. Yeah, that's what happens when you talk to Desi parents. You tell your parents, Desi parents, brown parents, hey, I want to make money. And they just look at you. They're like, man, shut the fuck up. What do you mean? Go study. You know, they're like, go study. They're like, yo, if this was so easy, why isn't everyone else doing it? Shut up, you know, and go study. They actually do this. They're like, huh, huh. Hilarious. I just to do this. Rascal. You rascal. Go study. Where'd you get this dumb idea from? Alright, we got NY Open coming up. Gold just fucked up everyone who took sells down over here expecting it's gonna drop more. Alright. Back to serious now. Alright, Wali Baba. What's going on here?
न्यूज़ पे को पेंडिंग शेडिंग लगाते हैं आज.
Oh, he's talking about pending orders. Pending sending. Pending sendings. I noticed GJ moved from 12 to 1 p.m. 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern. Why it move if that time no pre-London, no London session again? Sometimes it can happen. You know, sometimes GJ can move from 12 to 1 p.m. I think that's from the volume you get from the 4-hour candle closing and the new 4-hour candle opening. That's the volume you get over there. But I've never looked at that as a possible move. You know, I've always looked at pre-New York, New York Open as possible moves. Back to street switches too. I missed that gold sell and have no emotion about it. Oh, awesome. That's awesome. When you miss a trade and have no emotion about it, awesome. Well done. You've unlocked a level over there. Alright, so we're coming up to 151,900. So yeah, we're going to think about some pending trending over here. Buy stops and sell stops on gold. Oh, damn.
क्योंकि नहीं अगर आज वीक हुआ ना यानी का डाटा इसका वीक आया और यूएसडी वीक हुआ तो फिर एनएफपी पे फिर कैसे स्ट्रांग होगा कोई अपोजिट यानी कोई ऐसी मूव ना हो जाए.
I agree with him. You know, he's saying if the ADP data is too strong or too weak, NFP shouldn't be anything, you know, but what we've seen is, yeah, we'll see how the data is. It's too early to talk about the data. I literally find a way to show you my profits. I literally find a way to show you my profits. What does that mean? Oh, I started a cryptocurrency portfolio with 200 and now have 400. Here's a picture of the profit. Let's take a look over here. Oh, nice. Made $400 over there. From 200 to 400. Very, very nice. Beautiful. Alright, pound yen is coming up over here. So remember what we talked about. We talked about this area as a possible rejection area, right? This whole area. So we gotta play it safe. Possible rejection area. Gotta wait for candle to close above. If we can break above this area without candle closing, then I missed the trade, and that's totally fine. You know, you gotta be okay with missing trades. I feel bad, and everyone in my family saying I should stop that and I find a real job. Please help me. I really trust you and I love to hear from you. Well, they're not wrong. You got to go find a real job and then trade. Should I trade GJ 12 to 1 p.m. or not? I think you should if you can find good moves. You know, I haven't looked at that time enough to see if there's any good moves. But if you are seeing moves at that time, then I think that's a pretty good chance. You know, you can get a profitable trade. Hi, do you know Controller Effects YouTube channel more or less the same trading style? Yes, he was a student of Marcus Ludity. Please read me. If 1 hour closed below support as it did, would you consider the wick as a valid? I don't know. We need to. What pair are you talking about? Lewis. Oh, gold. Gold. If 1 hour candle closed below support as it did, okay. Would you consider the wick as a valid target to fill since previous 15-minute would close so bullish? It's going to be very tricky because we're ranging. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Because this 30-minute broke the high of the previous 30-minute, right? And ADP is going to be within this 30-minute. Very, very tricky. Very, extremely tricky. So, yeah, very tricky. May put, I don't know. I'm not even going to use pending orders. I was thinking about using pending orders above and below this 15-minute candle, but it's ADP, so I don't know. Very, very tricky. Is Kervin live on YouTube somewhere? I don't know. Oh, wow, look at that. We're breaking above these highs over here on pound yen. Not even bothered about this move at all. I want this candle to close. I emailed you from where I got conference confirmation. Okay, awesome, guesser. मैं कॉल करूँगा आपको थोड़ी देर में. उसके बाद फिर जो है ना ये फिर करते हैं. Would you say trading in the same style you trade on the lower time frames is more risky, less reliable than 30-minute, 4-hour? Yes. Trading the same way on the 15-minute and 5-minute is more risky because you know those are smaller time frames, and smaller time frames have very weak confirmations. So that's why I don't trade the same way on lower time frames. Wow, 4-hour on pound yen is coming up to fill this wick over here. Was this even enough range to fill the wick? 10, 11 pips. Yeah. See how this candle closes here. Luke from Luke Trades, a student of yours? Yes. What do you think of the 1 hour, 4-hour for looking for support resistances? I think they're pretty good areas if you can get a support resistance formed on the 1 hour and 30-minute. Are you looking for 30-minute close or 1 hour close for GJ? I'm looking at the 15-minute close on GJ. Why my analysis is 90% time okay, but I cannot... What? CJ on crack. Why my analysis is 90% time okay, but I just cannot execute on my ideas. I think it's hesitation or fear of losing. So just gotta execute. I read that as something else. Execute. I just gotta execute, man. CJ on crack. 10 minutes left for ADP, waiting for GJ 15-minute candle to close. Now, while I'm waiting for this candle to close, this candle can break above 151.950 and continue moving, and I'm going to be totally okay with that, you know, because this whole area is a possible rejection area, and we just don't know whether this 15-minute is going to close rejecting this area or will it close above this area. Not enough money in the bank makes you hesitate trades. That's true. Let's take a look here. Some signals here.
बायर को भी तो निकालना है ना बायर.
Oh, he's looking at buys on GU too. Yeah, we are breaking above this area. We need to break above this area on GU to continue bullish. Strong consolidation here. I'm 17 years old and have learned great financial advice from your compared to financial advisors. To you, from you compared to financial. Quite tempted to temporarily stopping studies to focus on side hustles and trading. What you think as a pioneer in this industry? I think if you're 17, you have a lot of time to lose. Oh no, actually, you can take risks. You know, I would say that if you're really thinking about starting side hustles, do it for 1 year, right? Do it for 1 year. If for 1 year it doesn't work, go back to school. You know, but if you're done high school and you're waiting to go into college or university, and instead of going to college or university, you want to take a year off and do like a side hustle, do it for the whole year. But don't do it with trading. Do not focus on trading for 1 year at a side. Trading is not a side hustle. You know, it's borderline gambling when you're a new trader. So side hustle, do it for 1 year. If it works out, amazing. You know, if it doesn't work out, go back to school. So, you know, I mean, if you really, really, really want to do it. I'm not enjoying my job. That too, not regular salary. Now willing to be FX trader. Need your blessings. My blessings are with you. Hopefully you enjoy your job. Like, what the come on, man. I'm not enjoying my job. Need your blessings. Holy. Man, you guys in the gulag crack me up. I will mess everything up. Do this on the side. When you master this, then quit your job. That's correct. Was profitable in August. As in reward, I deposited another 1K to my account. The more money, the more serious it gets. That got me disciplined. Oh, amazing, Daniel. That's correct. Consistent you get, you add more money, and then that's better. Oh, look at pound yen over here. Look at pound yen. Look at this rejection area, right? We're rejecting that area. That's why we waited. Look at this win strategy. Let's take a look at this winning strategy here. Closing 80%, waiting for time to break up. Pound yen. Oh, nice. Buys over here. Waiting for volume to break resistance. Beautiful. Very, very nice. What advice from worker to full-time trader? I'm going to make some, you know, shorts on YouTube and give these small advices here and there. Can you explain to us about Luke's strategy about order block? I don't know anything about order blocks. Can you explain to us? Oh, are you on leaderboard? How can I know which one are you? You can't. That's the whole idea. A risky boy. Raja, I mean, didn't you eventually learn to trade better once you quit your job and focus more seriously on trading? Yes, but that doesn't mean you should do the same. That does not mean you should do the same. There's a very, very small probability you're going to be successful at that. It was hard, man. I lost $80,000. I lost everything, and then slowly, you know, started making it back. I just turned 18, so now I'm doing school, part-time job, and trading. Starting a reselling side hustle soon enough too. Yeah, exactly. Do what makes you happy, man. That's it. Do what makes you happy. Thoughts on Swaggy C? I have no idea. 5 minutes left, boys. We got 5 minutes left. Looks like price is coming down over here, going up. I don't know what's going on. Just lost 2K yesterday and I was crying. Man, 80K was a very, very hard pill to swallow. Very, 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 very hard pill to swallow. And I didn't even have a job, you know. I started getting into trading last month because of my uncle. I'm really working hard, getting better. Oh, nice. Here's another uncle right here. Wali Baba. He's literally my uncle. Some people think it's a trolling. No, it's not trolling, man.
इधर भी काफी जो है ना वो
He has a lot of experience over me. Didn't you go to grocery store after losing 80K? No. That was 8K loss on Canadian interest rates. No. How did you build your confidence after 80K loss? The way I built my confidence was because in the beginning I had some really good wins, you know, and a lot of people don't do this. A lot of people don't get inspired from their past wins, you know. I always looked at my past wins and I always looked to see, okay, Raja, you did this. You had these $500 wins. You had these $1,000 wins, you know, $200 wins. You did this before. And I used to inspire myself because of that. And we really need to look at our wins and we really need to inspire ourselves, you know, to do that. But like, you know, once you have but what most people do is when you have losses, you really want to attack the market and revenge those losses. You want to overtrade, you want to over risk. No, man. Look at your past wins because you had those wins before. Some people are going in a big drawdown at this point, man. Doesn't matter. Look at your wins. You won before. You won from the market. When you win from the market, you're winning against the banks. You're winning against other traders. You're winning against institutions. You're winning against the market. You're winning against brokers and liquidity providers, right? So you did that. You need to look at those wins and be inspired from those wins. Right? How can you do it again? What like you know, situations happen that you can do it right now again too. First after COVID started, I found Raja. Nice, beautiful. What are the getting sleepy now, man. My medication is coming up. What are the best brokers in Canada? There are no good brokers in Canada. All good brokers left Canada. A hug by someone that shows you everything's okay when you've been on your own for a pretty long time. Sometimes a hug helps at everything. Yeah, a hug helps, but then the person who's giving the hug, they don't know what you're really going through, you know? In your mind, you're thinking, yeah, I wish you know what the fuck is going on. That's true. To the point, I told my dad going through a rough time, he hugged me, and in my mind, I was like, I wish you knew what I was going through. Alright, ADP's coming up. Oh, look at this pound yen came right back in the range. Nothing's happening here in pound yen now. Pendings? Where should I put pendings here? Gold. 15-minute time frame, 25 lot, put a sell stop. Put a buy stop right here. All right. Above and below the 15-minute candle. Oh, oh, damn! Buy stop got activated. Oh, oh, damn! All right, close right here. Went up to like 4 or 5 pips and I closed it. Oh, got slipped too. Got slipped on my own platform. That's cool. Damn. Wow, bad numbers over here, eh? Yeah, look at this. Today, what did I make today? What did I lose? Ah, yeah, $550. That's cool. Not a bad deal. Not a big deal at all. Got slipped in Europe. That trolls say you cheat the system. Yeah, fuck the trolls. 374,000. Wow, bad numbers. Not that bad. I think gold is just going to consolidate. You know. Yeah, I think gold is just going to consolidate because the numbers are what they had, you know, last month. So, I mean, ideally, we do have to break above 1816 because this is a very strong rejection area here. And for it to really go up, we need to break above 1818. Ooh, yeah, I'm staying the fuck away from gold over here. Pound yen, wow, look at this pound yen over here. Spiked down, right back up. GU flew. Oh yeah, GU flew over here. Okay. Bad numbers, USD, GU flew. Raja, I work 8 to 4. When do I have time to trade? What the fuck is that question, man? You work 8 to 4. When do you have time to trade? You have time to trade when you're not working. Why is GJ reacting to ADP? Because it's the change in USD, you know, so change in yen a little bit. Numbers were super bad, so it affected a little bit. All right, let's take a look at this over here. Bought GJ as it broke above these wicks. This wasn't a good trade at all. Shouldn't have taken this trade. We talked about this. This wasn't a good trade. Watch the YouTube stream. We talked about this. How this was a rejection area. So you needed a candle to close above this area. We talked about this. Wasn't a good trade. So this is a really good example of how to study your loss, right? The question was, what did I do wrong? So you need to ask yourself, what could you have done something differently over here, right? You took a trade because price broke above, you took a trade. What could you have done something differently? Could you have waited for the candle to close above this area? Maybe because this was a rejection area. That would have made sense. You know, that's what I was waiting for as well. You know, but, you know, so you know, like I've made these mistakes before too, so now I just wait every time. So yeah, that's something we could have done over there. Why you closed so early? Because, yeah, I was just like, whatever, you know, that's why I just closed. What is a good session for GBP AUD? Well, the session when pound, I think Asian session is pretty good for GBP AUD. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Mansoor Saab. Kya haal hai aapke? Is it possible Dominion Markets can provide 500 to 1 leverage in Australia? Yes. Oh, wow. We have the challenge. The leaderboard challenge on Dominion Markets have started in September. We're going to see who's at #1 position. This is going to run till the end of September, and the first winner is going to get a computer, a gaming computer. I forgot what I was going to say. A gaming computer is going to go to the winner. Will Raja get #1? No, I'm probably not going to be #1. Picture of the gaming computer? Yes. It's going to be based on where you live. Let's say someone lives in South Africa, right? So Australia, let's say, Perth, gaming computer. So we're going to ship them the gaming computer from Perth. So Perth, right, Australia. So we're going to look at something that we want to ship them. Oh wow, look at this gaming computer over here. Damn. Yeah. So that's how we're going to do. India, okay. Delhi gaming computer. So we're going to ship them a gaming computer from Delhi. This one, 2 GB. Yeah, this is a bullshit gaming computer here. Not this one. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do. All right. Here we got the leaderboard right here. Age we want to look at less than 50 days, less than 30 days. Yeah, so we're going to look at something. Okay, so we're going to try to see who's on the top based on September stats. All right. So anyway, I'm going to head off over here. Pretty nice, fun session here. Nothing really happened here. Try to buy a stop, but Didn't really work. Got slipped. It is what it is. How much was the slippage here anyway? Slippage got activated at 1815. Oh wow, had the price at 1814, slipped about 10 pips over here, 10-12 pips. That's okay. Are you vaccinated? Yes. Let's take a look at this chart. Buys above 1817 to fill the wick. I would say buys above 1817. I'd say better buys above 1818. Like if a candle can close above 1818, there's going to be better buys for price to continue bullish. Price break resistance, close above, buys over here. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice. 15 pips of TP. Very, very nice trade over here. I listen, broker have access to pending order in the market? No. Broker don't have access to anything. I mean, hey, I run the platform a majority of the time. I mean, I'm part owner of Romanian markets, and I mean, you know, I got slipped over here. You know, it's basically slippage happens when price moves too fast in the market and liquidity, they can't really cover that. So yeah, so waiting over here. Anyway, I'm gonna head off over here, everybody. Thank you so much for joining, just like every time. We shall see you tomorrow, and obviously for NFP. Are you really vaccinated? I thought you were against it. I was joking. All right, take care, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. We almost had a full house over here today. Adios.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Hey, adios.
Thank you.